Good morning, everyone. It has been 1 week since my last address to the community, and this time we've seen many changes to the COVID-19 situation. Today I would like to give our residents an update. Please be assured that city staff and council are working diligently with the province and Interior Health to put in place measures that will protect and provide relief to our community. I'm also in regular communication with the physicians of Revelstoke as we're working together to continue protecting our community. I cannot stress strongly enough the severity of this situation. The facts are, it is no longer a question of if COVID-19 will come to our community. It has been found in our community. While we have encouraged residents to act as if it were here all along, we now have to take stronger measures to protect the population as well as our health system. If we're to have a chance, we need to fight back to control this virus so that we can be better prepared to help those that will be affected. We need to continue to follow government regulations. This is up to all of us. Practice social distancing always, which means physical distancing. 2 meters or 6 feet away from each other. Stay home as much as possible. Wash our hands and keep our homes wiped clean. Practice self-isolation if you're unwell or if you've traveled outside of the country. I would like to recognize all the businesses that have shut down. I realize that this is not an easy choice, and in the long run, this will help save lives and help slow the spread of the virus. So thank you for doing that. In addition to the closures of businesses, I would like to recognize the youth of our community. While some youth are closely following the government regulations, some are not. I strongly suggest that you do not congregate in groups, respect the social distancing rules, and obey the playground and park closure notices. While the risk that you are unable to fight the virus should you be exposed is low, gathering in groups increases the number of potential cases that are brought home to high-risk loved ones or passed along to others in grocery store lineups or just being close together. We urge you to act as though you have the virus and do your part in ensuring the rest of the community remains healthy. Because our province has declared a state of provincial health emergency, we have closed all of our public buildings and stopped all non-essential services in an effort to protect our staff and our community. Where possible, we have staff working from home and will monitor and adjust the situation as required. We have closed all city parks and playgrounds in an effort to stop congregation and enforce social distancing. Barricades and signs went up yesterday. The city will continue to provide water and sewer services and garbage pickup. For the safety of our workers, only bagged garbage will be picked up. We are working hard to protect our frontline essential service workers, following stringent precautions and protocols with respect to safety measures. All of our senior staff are trained in emergency operations and will support Interior Health if our system becomes overwhelmed. As of March 22nd, yesterday, our CAO activated our Emergency Operations Center to a level 2. This will allow for additional staffing preparations and a more formal process of collaboration between all agencies involved. We have been and will continue to use the incident command system with this incident. We continue to support our physicians and their messaging to the public. We are extremely lucky to have our doctors in the community who are so loyal to our residents' health and well-being. In their words, doctors and nurses cannot do this alone. What the public does now will impact the health of British Columbians for weeks and months to come. Lives depend on your actions now. On Saturday, Queen Victoria Hospital opened a COVID-19 assessment and testing center. It is now open 7 days a week, and it is important to follow provincial protocol and not overwhelm this system. Please note that the testing center is only for those individuals that have been pre-screened and provided an appointment time to ensure that social distancing is maintained. It is not intended as a drop-in center. If you develop respiratory symptoms or discover you've had contact with someone positive for the virus, self-isolate immediately and contact 811 or the Revelstoke COVID Testing and Assessment Clinic at 250-814-2230 for their advice. I think it is also important for the residents to understand that the City of Revelstoke is governed by legislated requirements of the province of BC. Know that we are working closely with them to change regulations with respect to payments for utilities and taxes. Council will be meeting this week to begin amending the bylaws that will allow us to push back deadlines for payments of city utilities. Council continues to encourage the province to adjust the 2020 tax deadline, as well expand the eligibility for the property tax deferral program, similar to what they did in 2008 in response to the recession. This will allow residential property owners to defer the property taxes at a very low interest rate. As soon as these amended regulations are in place and the city can move forward with making changes, the residents will be informed. Please stay safe, respect each other, be kind, and follow the regulations, and understand that, in the words of the federal government, if we do not adhere to the suggested regulations at this time, more restrictions will be put in place. Thank you.